Hey YouTube, I wanted to give everybody a update on what we have going on and everything. So we are moved into our camper. This is the camper that we've done 2 videos on, but I'll do another short little segment on the camper also because people wanted to see what it looks like with us moved in. It looks, believe it or not, almost the same. So anyway, we're moved into our camper and the house is actually under contract now. So the Las Vegas video that posted last week, what we didn't explain was that we went to Las Vegas when our house was for sale, because they always say that you want to not be in your house when you put your house on the market, so then everybody can go in and out of your house and you don't have to be hassled with all the showings and stuff. So anyway, so our house was on the market when we were in Las Vegas when we shot that video, and it went under contract when we got back to Virginia, which is pretty awesome. And we moved out of the house and into the camper, and we have the camper now full-time. So we are now full-time RVers. Yay!
Yay!
So anyway, we are here in Virginia, and we are almost done with moving out of the house. They still have some like kind of stuff to do with the house, you know, like termite inspections and all kind of house selling stuff. So we're in the local area, going back and forth, loading up the camper. But I think the camper is like, I don't know, 90-95% of the way complete, and we're kind of still shaking it down a little bit, getting all the little kinks worked out. So do you have anything to add, Kimberly?
No, so far we've actually had a really good shakedown. Only one issue, and we were able to reach out to Alliance, and it was a power switch in the bay, so that was great. But other than that, it's been a great shakedown, and looking forward to this weekend. We've got some friends coming over to camp nearby, so we'll have some time at the water park and get a little bit of relaxation in with all this moving. Yeah, the Alliance support was really spot on. She sent like an email, and they sent like a phone number, a direct phone number to like one of the main techs, and they said, call this one person by name, and like he answered the phone, like, and it was like Jim. It was so cool. It wasn't like a long, drawn out help desk. And so the issue that we had was on the panel, there's like a button, like there's 2 water heater buttons, one for gas and one for electric, and we noticed the electric one wasn't working. And after we went through Alliance support, what we discovered was there is a second button that you have to push to turn the electric part of the water heater on. On the water heater itself, there's a switch to turn on and off, and apparently the camper had been winterized, and so when part of the winterizing process, I guess, is to flip that switch to turn off the heating element, and nobody had told us that we had to flip the switch on. So we flipped the switch on, and everything is good. It took a whole whopping 1-minute phone call to get it fixed. So yep.
Yeah, it was awesome. So anyway, I'm going to shoot a little video of our camper so you can see the inside of it. It'll probably be a short week, and then next week will probably be a campground review. Probably the next 2 weeks in a row will be some campground reviews. So please like and subscribe, and we'll continue putting out content.
So this is a drive down to get our camper, and Kimberly's driving, and yeah, it's in the rain and everything. We had decided, since it was a couple-hour drive in each direction through traffic, to have her drive down and then have me drive back with the camper. This is us actually picking up the camper. We're a general RV in Richmond, and this is what they call the hitch walk, where they explain to you how to hitch a trailer. And this is the camper. We had already done the PDI, which is the walkthrough where you actually take ownership of the vehicle of it and check everything out. This is literally just us hitching it up and taking it home, basically. And this is a camper. I can throw a link in the corner of one of the videos where we actually did a tour of the inside. There'll be a little bit of the inside also further in this video also. It just may not be as comprehensive. We also have a video on the truck, obviously. Ram 3500, high output Cummins, 23,000 pounds towing, and the trailer's like 16,000 pounds. So immediately in the parking lot, I wanted to see what a turn would look like. Trying to turn the camper as tight as I can, and I actually had to put it in reverse to get it to turn this tight. And I stopped here because this is where I started to get concerned with it getting close. It's a pretty sharp turn. I mean, I think that I should be able to get it into almost any campsite. Obviously, it's not a long bed. Now, one thing I did notice, and I'm going to pause the video for a second, the sliding hitch is not slid all the way in the rear position because it's supposed to auto slide. So what I noticed was I think there's a bolt I can loosen up a little bit to get it to slide more, because I think the hitch might have gotten stuck sliding, and so that might give us a little more length. Here's another perspective of the camper, and once again, I don't think the sliding hitch is going all the way back, but that's something that we'll have to play with. And there's a big giant bolt that you can adjust the looseness of the hitch, and this is a pretty tight turn. I want to say this is maybe 70 degrees. It should be sufficient to get us into any campsite. So this is us pulling into the first campground, and this is us set up at the first campground. I didn't video because this was the first time ever setting up a fifth wheel, and I thought it'd be just too stressful. This is how we have our office set up for now, and this is like one of the positions. And then we could do tables on both sides if we wanted, and then this is a dinette that we have, and this is how we set up the office and the dinette area. And we're switching off who's sitting where to kind of figure out what works the best. So I'll give you a little tour of the inside now that we're moved in, and it looks pretty similar to the way it did in the other videos. So the table breaks down, and we can put it in front of the couches, either couch. That side is a camp side. The side behind us is the side that would look into your neighbor's yard. And the tables actually fold up, and they fit behind these chairs right here on the left, which is kind of nice. And only one of the two cats is out, the other one is hiding, but she's in here also. So we were about 90% moved in. The cat discovered that if he goes underneath the staircase, there's an access panel he can get into. That's why there's all that junk kind of under the staircase. And I'll go and just put a little screen back there so the cat can't get to the access panel. But like I was saying, we're about 90% moved in, and we have our groceries, obviously, and our clothes are in here, and the freezer's full, and all the kind of important stuff is in the camper, and even a lot of the kind of like not important stuff is in the camper too. So we can go out and have fun. I did sell my bike, and I'm getting a new bike. The new bike I'm getting is collapsible that will fit in the camper, so we don't have to have a trailer hitch or anything like that. That's too fancy. Bathroom is a bathroom, obviously. And I know a lot of this stuff looks kind of empty. We had just recently moved the camper. That's a beddie that's on the bed. It's a zip up and down bed, so it's very easy to make. And then there's a washer and dryer, and you can see there's clothes in here, and we're still working on getting everything hung. But yeah, we are living out of our camper, and then the house has a little bit of furniture in it, and I think that 90% of the furniture will be gone this weekend, which will be a couple days from now. And then the house will be completely empty, and it's going through inspections right now. They've already finished the home inspection, and I think today is a termite inspection, and I'm not really sure what else there is inspection wise. This is outside of the camper, just kind of quick little view. We'll do a campground review of this campground that we're at, and we'll probably have that posted next week. And yeah, it has 5 slides. What is kind of unusual, if you notice, is we're actually dry camping. That was not our original intent to dry camp the first time, but yeah, we're dry camping. That means that we are not hooked up to water or sewer. We're only hooked up to electricity. But we have this humongous water tank. And here's a hitch again. Here's a truck. So we're really, really, really quite happy with the setup. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you.